You know, guys, recently, if not just obviously you see it uploaded already, it just got uploaded a few hours ago. Um, I talked about when I showed off the new figures I got from MLP. It got me talking about the fact that, and even including to the person, because I provided a link, and if you want me to, I'll provide the link. Oh, if I can, I'll provide the link down below after this as well, in this video, in the description box as well. But it got me thinking about something that really stood out. That really, well, it didn't stand out, but basically got a lot of people kind of curious. You see, one thing I pointed out with these new figures is the fact that they have a rainbow background. And basically, there's a bit of information that somebody, and I'll look it up right now. Hold on for a sec. I'll look it up right now. That somebody posted at the MLP forums, and again, I have a link provided in the video I did before this, showing off those figures to give an idea of what I was talking about. But the topic they called was Season 9 Specials and Theme. Now, this is one of the things that stuck out. The first thing they show is it's kind of like a timeline thing. It says 2019 Ponify the World Rainbow Power. And it got me thinking, what does that mean, right? Now, like I said before in the other video where I showed off the new figures, and I even talked about this a little bit as well when I showed off the rarity figure and all that. Well, not rarity figure, but I was talking about when and where Season 9 would debut. Basically, I talked about the rainbow powers and everything. I talked about how, one of the figures I saw reported by Equestria Daily being sold at places like Target was a Rainbow Wings Twilight, which I did show you in the more recent video. So it made me wonder, are the rainbow powers coming back? And then this person, which is Nightmare Muffin over on the MLP forums, posted this, and the first thing that they posted was, image-wise, was 2019 Ponify the World Rainbow Power. So it made me wonder, and as I discussed and talked about in the recent video, is the show bringing back the rainbow powers for Season 9, the potential last season? Potential, because we don't know yet. And I have to say that, honestly, if they're bringing them back, it's like I said in the recent video, they got to go all out with this. You can't just have the rainbow powers come back and be restored. What's the word I'm looking for? Bestowed or restowed. Yeah, you can't just have the powers restored, if you will, back onto the main six. You got to expand it. You pretty much teased already that the student six can play a vital role in saving the world, and obviously they, match up with what the elements of harmony are. So my opinion is, if the rainbow powers are coming back, and it looks legitimately just by these figures coming out, it's looking more legitimately like that's going to happen, and especially with this post. And again, I'll provide a link down below so you guys can look at it yourself. If that's the case, then I have to say that it shows that it definitely shows that they're paying tribute to the it shows the paying tribute to the roots, to G1. Because if you remember in G1, the rainbow power was used not once but twice. It was used in the pilot episode, Rescue at Midnight Castle, Escape from Midnight Castle. And it was used in the movie both to defeat beings of darkness, or beings that seem to be unbeatable, like the original Turek, or the original Turek in his Rescue from Midnight Castle, and the original Smooze in the 1986 My Little Pony movie. So if it is coming back, and again it looks more legitimately like that's what's going to happen, then it shows you that they're paying tribute to the roots of the original G1, because just like in season 4, when the rainbow powers were brought into G4, Friendship is Magic, they were brought in because Tyrek was more powerful than even the elements can handle. So now with the possibility that Grogar, another season 1 Major League unstoppable like force of a villain, is coming into season 9, it makes sense to bring him back as well for that. But when and where is it going to be acknowledged in season 9 that the rainbow powers are coming? My assumption is we're probably going to get an idea about the rainbow powers returning possibly around the end of the first couple of episodes. I would say at the end of the potential 2-part series premiere. That's what I'm looking at. But again, is it a good idea to bring them back? Well, if you're bringing in a threat like Grogar, who's supposed to be just as powerful, if not more powerful than Tyrek, and the only thing that defeated Tyrek was the rainbow powers, then I would say, yeah, it's a good move. But to me, like I said, they gotta expand on this. They gotta, if you're gonna bring these powers back, you gotta go the route of, how do I put this? You gotta go the route that they kind of teased and talked about in Power Rangers Zeo. See, one thing that was talked about and teased in Power Rangers Zeo is the Zeo crystal powers would get stronger and stronger and stronger with each day, or each time they're used. So to me, if you're going to bring the rainbow powers back, you gotta strengthen it. You gotta make it be stronger than ever. You gotta help it grow. And if it means combining it with the power of the elements of harmony, then so be it. That's what they need to do. I'm looking at it this way. If they're going to bring the rainbow powers back, then obviously they're going to combine it with the power of the elements and the 6 artifacts that were introduced to us last season. So, and not just those artifacts, do not be surprised that those artifacts, the elements, the rainbow power, and the artifacts that belong to the pillars are all brought together to help try to fight off Grogar. So, again, do I think it's a good idea to bring them back? Well, if you're building up Grogar to be the biggest, baddest of the bad, and everything, then yeah, I think it's a good idea. Especially if they probably plan to go the route that I think they should go and hope they go. The other thing. And again, like I said, the other thing I like about the possibility, or the legit possibility of this happening, is it's paying tribute to its roots. Because like I said, in the pilot episode, Rescue from Midnight Castle, it was the rainbow powers that defeated the original Tyrek and restored the ponies that got turned into mindless dragons back to normal. It was the rainbow power that defeated the Smooths in the My Little Pony movie. So yeah, I think it's a good move because you're paying tribute to your roots, and you're showing that there are some powers that are bestowed upon the main 6, main 7, and maybe those around them that can only be brought out when necessary, or when there's a threat that no other magic can fight against except for the rainbow power. So yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the possibility of the rainbow powers coming back in season 9? And possibly, do you think they might combine that power along with the other powers of the artifacts that we saw got introduced last year, the elements, and then the pillars artifacts? Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you guys think about that possibility. What are your thoughts on the rainbow power coming back? When do you think it might get hinted at that it's going to return throughout season 9? Let me know what you think down below. Comment if you like, and I will talk to y'all later.